First off, they look and feel high-end. They have an all-metal chassis that comes in 4 colorways, I believe. So the 2 I have in front of me are Sakura Pink and Sparkly Silver. Although I am yet to see any sparkles in the Sparkly Silver, it's actually a very nice, deep, muted, like grey colour. The other 2 colorways, I believe, are Gold and Green. Now, the display on the Swift one, I actually really like. It's a 14-inch Full HD IPS display. The bezel is very narrow at 6.3mm, and the screen folds out comfortably to 180 degrees. And it has a lip at the top for easy opening as well. And even though it's 14 inches, it actually doesn't feel small. The number pad has been omitted from the keyboard, which means the keys actually have enough room. It doesn't feel too cramped. And it leaves space for a very good sized trackpad at the bottom and palm rest area. There's a fingerprint reader to the side, and the ports in the laptop are 3 USB 3.1s, 2 of which are Type A's, 1 of which is a Type C, an older USB 2.0, a HDMI port, a headphone jack, Kensington lock slot, and an SD card slot, which is still my favourite, I don't know why. And all the ports are based to the back of the laptop, which means you won't have any kind of cables trailing all over your hands when you're trying to do work or just rest your palms, which is pretty nice. So they come with the options of an Intel Celeron or Intel Pentium processor, the top end being an Intel Pentium N5000. And to be honest, the benefits of a CPU with low power consumption is that it gives the Swift one a battery life of up to 20 hours. This paired with the fact that it weighs 1.6 kilograms means you can just throw it in your bag, not even take the charger with you and kind of forget it's there. It's definitely a laptop to take out and about with you. It also comes with Intel's integrated UHD graphics, up to 8GB of DDR4 RAM and up to 256GB of SSD. Overall, I actually really enjoyed the Swift one. I didn't know if I would, but I definitely do. I think the look is very premium and the colours, come on, they're just fun. I mean, Sakura Pink, it's whimsical, and it will definitely get some attention if you ever whip this bad boy out in public. So yeah, let me know what you think down below of the Swift ones, and if you would get one, which colour you'd get.
As the 14-inch sister to the ZenBook Pro 15, it shares many of its features, including the jaw-dropping new screen pad, state-of-the-art components, and the prestigious deep dive blue and rose gold colour scheme. But let's not delay any further and take a closer look at ZenBook Pro 14's revolutionary screen pad. So the screen pad is an interactive display where the touchpad usually sits. It has inbuilt functions that can adapt to match whatever task you're doing, making it easier and quicker to multitask and get things done. It will change these functions automatically when you switch apps, and you can create your own shortcuts for them too. But most importantly, you can even extend your Windows desktop onto the screen pad. By extending your laptop screen onto the screen pad, you essentially have a dual display on one device. You could use it to keep an eye on your social media, control videos or music, or display a reference image for a creative project. The possibilities are endless. But the innovation doesn't stop there. The ZenBook Pro 14 has a Nano Edge Full HD Ultra Slim bezel display. With a 5.2mm bezel and an 86% screen-to-body ratio, its gorgeous pin-sharp detail and bright vivid colours are a dream for graphics professionals. In fact, the built-in ASUS calibration technology on the ZenBook Pro 14 provides colour-accurate tuning and uniformity compensation to make things easy when it's time to recalibrate the display's brightness and colour consistency. The Pantone-validated display also has a wide colour gamut with 100% sRGB and 72% NTSC colour coverage for simply stunning colours. So let's take a look at the ports on the ZenBook Pro 14. On one side we have our DC input, a USB Type-C port, a USB 3.1 port, and a HDMI port. And on the other side, we have an audio jack, a microSD card slot, and a USB 2.0 port. The ZenBook Pro 14 is all about productivity, but searching for a power outlet isn't a good use of your time. So the ZenBook Pro 14 uses a high-capacity battery and clever ASUS thermal engineering to give you 12.5 hours of battery life for all-day, on-the-go autonomy. And the ZenBook Pro 14 has the same focus on efficiency when you need to recharge, and that's why the fast charge technology in the ZenBook Pro 14 lets you recharge to 60% capacity in just 49 minutes.